253030 Counsel, Mr. Mayrand is here for the plaintiff, and Ms. Tubbs is here as well. This matter is being conducted on Zoom. Mr. Mayrand, you also have a witness here?
Yes, Your Honor. My client is on. I see him on, but he needs to turn on his camera and sound.
Did that work? There you go.
Okay. All right. Please call your first witness, Mr. Mayrand.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. I call Jason Lee.
Okay. Mr. Lee, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Okay, thank you. You can put your hand down. Mr. Mayrand, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Lee, you are the member of BJ Grand Rapids, is that correct?
Yes,
This is your LLC?
that is correct.
Okay. And the LLC owns a piece of real estate?
That is correct.
What's the address of this property?
4431 Holt Road, Holt, Michigan.
And
I'm
it's
sorry.
It's a residential unit?
Yes.
Okay. And have you entered into a lease with Ms. Tubbs?
Yes, I have.
Are you familiar with the terms of the lease?
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember what the term of the lease is? How long is it?
So it's a 12-month term on this most recent one with $725 of rent due on the first of each month. And on if it's past 5 days after the first, there's a $25 late fee penalty.
Okay. And you filed a complaint in this case, is that correct?
That is correct.
And you're seeking a money judgment and you're seeking possession?
Yes.
Okay. And the basis is because the rent has not been paid fully, is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. What is your understanding of what has been paid as far as rent is concerned at this point?
So with my statements that I have here, I do have, I just had it up here. Apologies. The balance of $2720 is unpaid. $2,720.
So has Ms. Tubbs has paid some rent for the year so far. Is that true?
That's correct.
She has not paid the full amount of rent to be current as of this date.
That's correct.
So the amount of rent or past due that you are seeking in a judgment is how much?
$2,720.
Okay. And you had some court costs having to go through this, is that right?
That is correct.
You remember what those costs were?
At the top of my head, I believe the total cost was $136 and I think $166.80.
Okay. And you are asking, again, you're asking the court for a money judgment for the amount of rent, and you're also asking for possession, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I don't think I have anything further, Your Honor.
So, Mr. Lee, so you said the total amount is $2,720. What months of rent does that reflect?
So it would be through September, all of September. And looking here, based on my statements, that would be for partial of May, June, July. I'm sorry. That would be partial.
Okay, let's go.
I'm sorry.
Let's go one at a time.
Okay.
So May of 25, you're claiming there was a deficiency from the $750 for that month that was owed?
That's correct.
And what's the deficiency?
Looking at this, it appears it is roughly $520.
Is roughly, or it is $520?
So it is $520.
Okay, because we can't have roughly. We have to have actual. This is under oath testimony.
Okay.
Okay. So for June, what is the amount of deficiency?
Your Honor, I apologize. Your Honor, I do apologize because here on the statement sheet, May is caught up. It is actually June that we had the deficiency. I'm sorry, I looked at the dates incorrectly there.
And the deficiency is 520?
And nope, I do apologize. The deficiency there is $470 in June.
Okay. What about July?
Then July would be $750.
So no rent was applied for July.
That is correct.
And how about August?
$750.
Okay. And then how about September?
$750 as well.
Are there any other, aside from the court costs, are there any other rent owing?
No, Your Honor.
So that looks like $2,720 that you're requesting.
That is correct.
And was the property kept fit for residential purposes?
Yes.
Okay. Did you receive any, how do you receive payment for rent from Ms. Tubbs?
Recently in the form of chime and cash.
Okay, so when did you receive the last chime payment? I'm not familiar with chime. Is that a cash app?
Very similar, yes. Online digital banking. The last one was August 25th for $500.
And that $500 was applied to an older balance on prior to the June balance?
That is correct.
Okay. When was the next, was there any payments after that August 25?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. What payments do you show before August 25 and how are those received?
So I have a payment date of August 8th through chime for $300. May 12th. So what I'm reading off are all the chime dates since March 3rd. August 8th for $300. May 12th for $100. May 10th for $200. March 27th for $250. March 19th for $100. March 12th for $100, and then March 3rd for $300. And then I do have, I do apologize. I'd have to look at the text message that we had, but I can confirm Ms. Tubbs' statements where she did give me $120 and $700 in cash respectively. I do know those were post-March dates that she is correct on.
Okay, and those also were applied to rent that was due prior to June?
That is correct.
Okay, all right. And you're the person that keeps the books for the LLC?
That is correct.
Okay. All right, Ms. Tubbs, do you have questions for Mr. Lee?
What about the lawn care? Was that added in? I am.
Was there some agreement for lawn care, Mr. Lee?
Yes, those have all been accounted for.
And what was the agreement for lawn care?
So this the verbal agreement was $40 on a biweekly basis to maintain the lawn to help assist her in catching up in rent since she was having some difficulty getting a job that I had offered to do essentially maintenance work to help get the rent caught up. And then sometime in early or late May, early June, that kind of dissolved due to just differences. And recently we have my company has taken that service back.
And so how much was credited for lawn?
I'd have to pull up this statement here. Sorry. Bring up that text.
$205.
$205, Ms. Tubbs, okay.
Yes.
I am not disputing that. That does seem very reasonable. That I'm not disputing that claim.
Okay. Ms. Tubbs, do you have additional questions for Mr. Lee?
No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I also wanted to add that I was.
Okay, hang on, Ms. Tubbs. You'll have an opportunity to testify in the case if you'd like to. I'll put you under oath in just a moment. Any other proofs for the plaintiff, Mr. Mayrand?
Nothing else, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, Ms. Tubbs, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what would you like to tell the court?
I had been denied by DHS for an SCR and currently have St. Vincent de Paul. They've offered $1,000 payment. I've returned all the forms that I was supposed to return too. I'm waiting for a decision on that. They offered to pay $1,000 of the balance. Then they haven't. I don't know what I would have to pay, or probably the remainder. So I am still waiting for that decision.
Okay. Well, we had the folks from DHS here on the line, but because this was a contested hearing, I did not have them stay. But certainly you can contact DHS and ask for their assistance based on what's on the record. Is there anything else with regard to? You indicated there was a dispute owed. Is there no longer a dispute about what's owed?
I wanted to make sure that, like, according to this, I paid $3,075. So, I would have to refigure the numbers to see if that matches. But I mean, I guess that at 27.20.
Have you paid rent for September?
No, I've given him $800, but I get paid on that. I just recently had a $1,500 consumer energy bill from not having heat for the winter, so which accumulated and over time, and I was shut off, so I had to pay with my last check to get that turned back on and
Okay,
square that.
let me ask you another question. Did you pay August rent?
No, or no.
Let me ask you another question. Did you pay July rent?
No, but I mean, I've given him since June 1st. I've given him.
I understand you've given him some payments, but it sounds like his testimony about the rent that's owing is holding up. And it sounds like the June was only partially paid based on the payments that you made. Does that sound right to you?
Yeah, he said $470 or $420.
$470 still owing.
Okay. Yeah, I planned on giving him a payment next week when I get my check. I wasn't able to this time because I get paid biweekly because I had to pay consumer energy.
Okay. Well, anything else you want to tell me?
No.
Okay. Well, I find that Mr. Lee and the plaintiff have met their burden of proof. The preponderance of the evidence supports that there is rent owing of $2,720 through the end of September of 2025, and there are court costs of $166. Is it 50 or is it 80, Mr. Mayrand, based on the records?
Let me pull that up. 50.
50. And so a total possession judgment is granted in the amount of $2,886.50. That's an amount. If you pay it or get the assistance of